Okay, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Wade Sims, be Simming, Lifing, and being great. If you are new to my channel, please take this time out to hit that subscribe button. If you are already a subscriber, thank you. I'm forever humble and grateful. Thank you so much for supporting me, rocking with me. If you have not joined my membership, please take the time out to join my membership for $1.99. If you're already a member, I am forever grateful. Thank you so much for just paying that $1.99 a month. It means a lot to me. Thank you so much, you guys. So let's just get into the video. So I think in this video, I don't know, my very first video that I posted, I stated that my videos are a little out of order, but I put this out of order on purpose because I felt that the one that was a little more entertaining, I felt that I would post that one first. But this should have been the very first one. This video right here is where I believe I was sending the kids to school. And no, they're not going to school. They're going to the church. So you actually is going to get a little more touring of the church with this video right here. Because this is what I did. I sent DJ to the church with Princess to go to the church. Now DJ rode the back. I cannot remember. I don't know how Princess got there. I don't know if she's going to get on the bicycle. I don't know if I had to teleport her. I sent my sim self to take Paris to the church with the stroller, and wait till you see that, you guys. The gameplay on that one is, when I say it's freaking cute, it's adorable. And then I had Miss Josephine to go get baby London and let her take baby London to the church. And then Tigger was at work, so I was just basically was sending Tigger to the church on his own. Now look at that man you got there. That's Stalker again. He's at the other end on my property, on my lot. Listen, my mansion is huge. Okay, this is what's going on right now. I realized that my game got a little glitch. I realized that my baby girl Princess is kind of stuck, because if I would have left her there, she's going to keep walking to the sidewalk, walk to the sidewalk. I think at this point she's trying to figure out, I'm going to ride a bicycle, I'm going to ride what. I got a lot to do when I go back on my games tonight, you guys. I got to fix people up, fix their clothes, give the kids a proper bicycle or whatever. To if my bicycles that I got, if I got the little bicycle, if the little kids can have the bicycle with the green light up, I'm gonna get the little kids that, and get my teen kids the little Hubble backs that flies like in the air. But you'll see, at the end of the day, I got a lot going on. I got a lot to do. So one or two of my sins, I'm going to teleport. I know I'm going to teleport. Baby girl, you're going to see her. She's going to pop off into the street, over to the side. I'm going to teleport her over there. No, you know what? She's at school. What is going on? No, take it back. Let's back it up a little bit. They have not went to the church yet. I don't think they're going to go to the church till almost get dark. It's like they're going to go to a night service. I'm sending them to school. Even though they got scolded and screamed at and cussed out, I'm still trying to send them to school. As you can see, you got that spaceship stays in that parking lot of the school. Now, this is the thing. I'm going to be honest. I told you I like this school, right? If I say this school, this lot, just like this here, this is the thing. I'm not going to get all that I see. Now, just what's the chance of that when I said on the video? I'm just saying. I promise I feel like EA fucks with me secretly. Just what's the chance? Why would they put a spaceship out there that I cannot delete or get rid of? It's gonna just stay there floating at my goddamn school. That's insane. So I don't know, you guys. I may not get that school. And I'm not gonna say what fucking school I'm gonna have. I'm just gonna make my own school. Because one thing about, if I made my own school, they can't put a goddamn spaceship out there. Because, so that's okay. Somebody don't want me to take their creation and put that shit in the basement. That's fine. So I'm going to get another school, but I'm not going to say what fucking school I'm going to get. So you're just going to have to wait till I make the school and when I drop the video. In the meantime, you guys, today, this is where they're going to go to the church later. And I would have sent them earlier, but right here, Tigger went to work. And I was hoping that we could get some gameplay of him going to work. And you're going to see what happened. So there's the alarm, you guys. And listen. I'm clicking on it, telling him, Tigger, Respond to an emergency. We here with you today, Tigger. We here to follow you going to work. We here to watch you and do everything. You guys. His ass sitting there on his ass. The alarm is going off. I'm clicking on it, telling him to respond to emergency. Boy, get your ass up, go to work. The other firemen and fire ladies, they already have left the building. They have left the building. Well, there's one more right there, but they are already leaving to go to emergency. His ass is still sitting there reading the goddamn book. Are you kidding me? So by the time I finally get him to stop reading the book, get the hell up out the chair, guess what? He missed the goddamn emergency. The emergency is over. When I say every time when I try to plan a certain function for my son, whether it's a birthday, go out to eat dinner, have a fucking baby, go into labor, he want to have an emergency. But when I ain't doing shit and just say, let's go to work with Tigger today, no emergency. But I want to be able to get some more videos of us going to work with him before September 1st, before we bring out Supernatural, before we start the new job, him being a Ghostbuster. Yes, he's going to be a fucking Ghostbuster. That's what I'm going to call you guys. But like I say, Tigger, baby, he disappointed me. So I'm just waiting. I hate that. I am going to Google and see. It's a lot of things I have to Google and research and do, you guys. But I need to Google and see, like, if they miss an emergency. Because I went to the map. I thought, well, maybe if I go to the map and show them on the map and have, like, a big fire or something over somebody's house. I don't even know what the damn emergency was, you guys. So even if I was able to figure it out, I can't see him, because I believe when the game tells you the emergency is over, I think that means the fire is put out. There's no need for your ass to show the fuck up. So like I say, you can see the map, you guys, and I love for you to see the map in the light of day. But as you can see, my world is coming. It's coming along. I'm gonna hope that everything is in place before I have to move to Supernatural, because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I am going to start if I'm not going to start a new game. Wait a minute. If I don't start a new game and if I move them back, okay, that's good. That means everything in that town should be in place, so that's good. As long as I don't start a new game, I will not lose everything that I put in order at Lucky Pond. I believe that's how it works. So that's good. I don't plan to start a new game. Hopefully, everything is good. But like I said, you guys, he missed the emergency. So like I said, well, we're not. Oh, you guys, look at the little fire truck. Look at the little toy fire truck. Oh my goodness, I wonder, do we have that in our game? I would so give that to when I have my other baby. But that's so freaking cute. We literally got a little miniature fire truck. You know what? The next time I go back to his work, I'm gonna let him steal that fire truck. Don't judge me, judge you goddamn man. I'm gonna let him steal that fire truck. Now that's something he can stick in his damn inventory and bring that shit home. Really, Tigger? You mad? I'm mad that you missed the emergency. You guys, look at the gameplay. Look at the scenery. Look at the beauty of Lucky Pond. Look at that. Look at the clouds. Look at the trees, the building. Look at the sun. Everything is so realistic. I love it. This is why I love Lucky Pond, because it's so bright and beautiful. So I'm thinking maybe he need to maintain the fire alarm more. So that's what I had him doing. Another thing, you guys, like I said, I got to work on the school. So I don't know if I can do all this. I got to fix shit to the house. But I'm going to take it to the house first. And then I got to figure out what school I'm going to use and how that's going to work. I'm so mad because I really want to use this property. But that goddamn spaceship, I refuse to use a school and it's a damn spaceship that just forever. They be kidnapping my goddamn kids. They're trying to get out of school. We're not doing that. So this is the kids, you guys. I believe they are leaving the school and going home. I just love going with them and following them on the drive, whether they're going to school or from school. And you get to see just everything that I created, things that was made in the world. It's so beautiful. Look at that, you guys. So they are finding. I love how the bus just get up there and turn that shit around and park it. Baby, Enso could never. Tip 4, stop. Tip 4, now that I think about it, I don't even know if we even got a fucking bus for Sim 4. I fucking cannot remember. Sim 2, we do. Sim 4 don't have a bus. They just zoom the fuck out. They walk outside, walk literally. outside and just disappear. That's insane. Sim 2, you get a bus. Sim 1, you get a fucking bus, I believe. I don't know why the hell they didn't give a bus for Sim 4. Don't understand that at all. But anyway, like I said, you guys, so now that the kids are back home from school, now I believe this is when I'm going to go ahead and try to plan for the party. Because like I said, you got to back it up. Forget about what you see in the last 3 videos. This should have came before those 3 videos. But like I say, I posted the videos how I felt it was more entertaining for you guys. So this is her originally right here calling and setting up and planning the twins' birthday party at the church. So this is where you're going to actually see them go to the church. And you'll get to see just a little bit. I think you'll get to see some of the grounds of the church. You'll get to see the entrance, the main service where they have, morning, evening, afternoon service. You'll get to see that in this video right here. And then, like I say, because this is where we was literally coming to the church. But I will go back in one of the videos tomorrow. I'm going to do my best, try to remember to take Miss Josephine back to the church. In case there were some things needed to be cleaned up after the party situation. And so you can get a proper tour of the church. Because the church is amazing. So right here, you guys, now she is planning the party. The party is planned. That's why I took me to the map, because it was asking me, okay, where you want to throw the party at. You're going to have 2 selections for doing the party. You're going to have throw party. The one that say throw party, that means it's going to be right there at your fucking house. Right there on your property, on your lot. Or you're going to have one that say throw party at. That means you don't want it to the house, you want to have the party somewhere else. So if you want to have the party somewhere else, to another venue that's not at their home, their residential home, you want to choose throw party at. It's going to immediately take you to the map. Choose the right location, because wherever way you choose, that's where that party going to be. And if your ass is late, everybody else going to pop the fuck up. The party goes on. And if you forget about where you chose the party, it's okay, because it's going to prompt you. It's going to be in your prompts, or you can go to the map and it should have balloons, whatever, so you can pinpoint. Look how that man is on my damn property. This how I realized, you guys, that was a fucking ghost, because I had to open the gate. As soon as I opened the gate, he left my property. If you missed the video about the ghost, that's the very first one I posted, because I had my gate closed, she couldn't get the fuck out, and I believe that lady died. I just don't know how she died. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to bit mode, and I'm making another copy of the stroller, because I have 2 twins. I have 2 girls. We have Princess and Paris, and I need to get them to the church. That means I'm going to need 2 adults to take one each of the twins, which meaning I need 2 strollers. Now, I have 2 baby swings, 2 high chairs, but I only made 1 stroller when I created the daycare. So I went and did a whole nother stroller, because even when I age my kids up, when they work with other little babies and shit, because listen, when Miss Josephine is playing daycare nanny, when she's gonna run a daycare, I believe she literally can take the babies in the stroller and take them like to a fucking park or something. But we're gonna see. That's why you're going to put in your notification and keep it on. So when I be dropping these videos, you don't miss anything. You get to see the simming, the life, and you get to see the kids grow. You're going to get to see them go to school, because I'm going to make a school baby where you can see on the inside. When they go to the prom, you're going to see how cute they look. It's just going to be amazing. You're going to get to see their friends. They're going to have sleepover parties. They're going to go over to some of their friend houses. We're going to do a lot of things. I'm going to make sure I try to let you see just about everything I can think of in this game. Because like I say, my goal is to, first of all, is to enjoy playing Sim, because I love it. And to motivate new people, other people to play Sim. To bring you into the Sim world, into the life of simulation, playing Sim, and also to motivate other individuals that used to play Sim hard, used to go hard, and they felt it got bored. Well, I'm going to give them the motivation to, I'm going to inspire them. That's going to be like, well, damn, she made me want to take out my game, because I never thought about what she's doing. I like how she moves. I like the shit that she makes, she create. I like it, whatever. Maybe she got something I never seen before. Oh, she bought a lot of shit. Let me go to premium content. Let me go shopping, baby. And I'm still going to shop. I love to shop. But like I said, you got to dance the twins. So the twins are asleep. But We're gonna need to wake them up. We're gonna make sure I need to make sure I got them on green. I need to make sure they are fed, they are clean. I gotta make sure their social skill is up. I don't want to take the damn clown with them to the party. I really don't. So like I said, so now I'll get ready now. And watch how. I don't want to say it take a long time, but watch the time and look how realistic this is. It's literally sunny outside. I booked the party for 6 p.m. and it's now like about 4:30. Watch how realistic has time go by, how the sun go down and it get dark, and watch how the traveling of getting the twins to the church, baby. I love it. Just why I say, baby, you could never get bored on Step 3. You could never get bored just to leave a house and go somewhere, and because it's a fucking open world. It's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, that's gameplay by itself, trying to get an infant to a venue so that you can give them a party. When I say it's gameplay, it's gameplay. But like I said, you got, that's my church right there, you guys. It's right there facing, see the big old mountain, and you see the little cute tan building with the little orange roof. Not up on the hill, but down right there, and then you got some other little buildings not too far from it. That's my church. That's my Sam Baptist church right there, you guys. And I was trying to think what I was going to put next to the church. It was something else I was going to put. I don't know what I'm going to put, but it was something that I felt that would have been so appropriate to put there. I really can't remember what that was right now, you guys. But like I said, you guys, we're going to go ahead and we got to get the twins to the church, because you can't have a party for a set of twins if the fucking twins ain't there. And look, they are so freaking cute. Listen, you guys, they love, when I say they love this tummy time little mat, they love it. That is definitely a wonderful, those cribs that I got the babies in right there, those play mats, tummy time mats, are the ultimate infant gameplay and toddlers, because you can let up and down. Watch Miss Josephine, if I got the camera on, but if not, you sit many other time. You can let up and down the safety bar of the crib, which is amazing. And then with the play mat, you can put the babies on there, and you turn it on, the little thing come in front of the baby, and it just wave around, and it entertains the baby. Baby, I wait, and so can never. They got 30 fucking years to play catch up, baby. Good luck, I'll wait. But there's the stroller, you guys, so we're going to get them out here. Now what I'm doing while I'm going to the map, because you know I already did it with Mama Lolo. Now we're doing it with Miss Josephine, because now I need to go to the map. I already clicked on Miss Josephine, told her to pick up the baby. As long as she's holding the baby, I could go to the map, click on where I want her to take the baby. Or you could click on the stroller, because I believe that's what I did, and say, take which baby, because if you got more than one baby, it's going to ask you which baby you want to stroll around. You choose the baby you want, and then you choose the location when it comes to the map, and then guess what? They'll put the baby in the stroller, and they'll make sure the baby get there. They'll make sure the baby is taken there. But like I said, you guys, we're going to get them there to the church. You're going to get to see some of the church. And like I said, so this is what I thought. Look, the daylight is changing. It's getting dark. The high sun has set. It's already going down. Now, look at the gameplay of this. We got Mama Lolo. She already got the baby. She already got the stroller. Miss Josephine is going to come up behind her. And she's going to have the other. So y'all better fucking stop playing with me, y'all. Stop playing with me, baby. This is some amazing sim gameplay. This gameplay is amazing. And right there, you got that clothesline is literally outside my daycare. Because when I play the daycare, I want to do the pretend. Listen, don't judge me, judge your man. It's a fucking game. I'm supposed to pretend. I'm good at that shit, too. But I want to use that so when she do laundry, I may not always want Miss Josephine to put laundry in the dryer. I may want her to hang up the clothes on the clothesline and be like, oh, this is how she do her diapers. She do fresh diapers. She like to wash them, and she let them just air dry. Baby, I wait. Stop. Okay? Now, like I said, you got look at the gameplay of the baby. When I say them babies enjoy being in the dance, look at the baby. Watch her arm. Listen to her. I'm going to stop talking just for a minute. When they put the baby back in the stroller, I want you to hear the cooing, the cheering that the baby is doing. Okay, you guys. So as you can see, Miss Josephine, she's on her way. I thought she was gonna push the baby all the way there. Miss Josephine took a calf. Baby, that's what I say. I don't play with Miss Josephine. Miss Josephine, baby, she's the one. But my sin self is gonna push the baby literally all the way from the house, from the mansion, in the stroller, all the way to the party. I'm gonna let you hear the baby, you guys, entertaining herself. You guys, that is so freaking cute. I love that. That is so adorable. I just love that. When I say that is cute, that is super cute. But like I said, you guys, so she is on her way. She is gonna push the baby. Look at the baby. Watch the arm. Just moving around and loving it. And you guys, there are street lights in this game. If the light was red, she literally would stop and not cross the street until the light turned green. Baby, and so could never the game. Look at the baby. See the arm? Child, the baby having a blast. That is so freaking cute. But like I said, you guys, she is literally gonna push that baby all the way to the church. Now, we're not. Look at her passing the ice cream truck, baby. Y'all better stop. You guys better stop. That is so cute. I love it. I love it so simply. But we're not going to follow her all the way to the church because we got to check on the other kids. I got to make sure that DJ make it to the party because in this video right here, DJ and Princess, they are still elementary kids. And they trying to send the police to go pick up DJ because I got DJ on a fucking bicycle trying to get to the goddamn party. But he turned it around and tried to go home, and it said the police was going to bring his ass home, that he was going to be picked up. But, see, there's the cab. Remember I told you Josephine was getting in the cab so that she can go. No, I see at the park. Let me see you guys. Let me see. No, this is the church. It's at the church. So he made it to the church. Look at her leaving the church. So he made it, you guys. He's at the church. So you're going to get to see some of the church. Now, if you look to the left, as soon as everything come into play, the coloring and everything, right there is a beautiful, beautiful garden. The reason why I created that right there in my church, so that when it's time for them to have an egg hunt, Easter egg hunt, they can do it at the church. And if you look farther back to the left, you see a wedding ark. That's where they can have a wedding. They can have a wedding outside the church. That is amazing. Over there to the right, as you can see, that is the church parking lot. First come, first serve. Right here, this is where you come into the church. Over to the right, well, we're down in the basement now, you guys. But like I say, I will bring them back on a video tomorrow, you guys, so that I could do a proper video so you can get a good tour of the church. But right now, we're in the basement. Straight ahead, when you see the nursery, that's the full-out daycare right there. Over to the right, there is a party room with a little kitchen where they could go in, bake a cake, whatever, have a party. And then next to that, it was the full-out. Now listen, I'll check it back on my tail. She is still pushing the baby to the church. They're going to make it. But she still got a while to go. But it's so freaking cute, you guys. Like I said, I love the gameplay. Imagine having an open world like The Sims 3. And you decided it's in the morning and you want to take the baby to the park on a night stroll. Baby, y'all better stop. You better stop playing with Sim 3. Don't play with us like that. That is some fucking amazing gameplay, honey. And then, but like I said, we're going to go back to the church. And we are in the basement. And like I said, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I am going to take you in the church something. Like I said, so you're going to get a little tour of the church, but I still going to need to come back because this church literally have a basement and 3 floors. And I need to show you everything. But right there where you see, okay, there's the garden. Straight back, you see some beautiful pink and white, like a little garden. That's where they can have a wedding outside. That's where they will go outside. They can have a wedding ceremony outside. I'm gonna send my little girl to go sit over there in the white chair so you can get a better view, and that's the view right there, so they can play that. I don't know what you call that big old thing. They can play a violin at the wedding outside. Tigger don't pick up the church guitar. Tigger, you better not steal this guitar. You better not. This is the property of the church. So like I said, I told you this is a Baptist holiness church. I'm not combining that. I just put the Baptist people play music too. But I told you I got the music I did from going to a holiness church in real life when I was little. I would go to a holiness church when I was little with my grandma, and I went to a Baptist church once I was back in the city. So, like I said, you guys, but that's why I got the instrument in the church, which is freaking cute. So, like I said, he's going to walk back in there, and I'm going to show you. I'm glad that he decided not to steal from the church. He's going to go put the guitar back. Oh, you know why? I know why I think he get to put the guitar back, because it's on a stand, so that's good. Because that's the entrance of the church, you guys, when you first come in. Right there. You see right there in the hallway, you see the little books. Those are some Bibles and little hymn books. So if you don't have your own, you can grab that on your way coming to church. Look, she's playing the church keyboard. Oh, wait. Let me show you guys how I did this. So right over here, I'm going to have them come up here. You can see there's a podium. That's where the minister would be. And there's a chair in case there is a a guest that's there to visit the pastor. That's it there. But Tigger is sitting over there. I had him, and I hope I put the camera back on him. But over there behind the pastor, that's where the chorus, when they sang in church and you have the chorus, that's where the chorus people is going to sit at. They're going to sit there. Don't judge me, judge your mammy. Okay? Now, I am going to have people that's going to be here at this church, and I'm going to properly put them on some attire. I'm going to have a pastor. I'm going to put him on the robe, and then the people that's going to sing in chorus, I got one person. I'm going to put them in the robe just so you get the gameplay. But see right there, there's the music. I had Tigger to go over there. I'm going to have him go over there and play the drum. And like I say, this is the office where you see that big bookshelf with Josephine in the hallway. She's totally wanting the baby, take the baby to the basement. That's the bathroom. Over there in the blue, that is the main service. Over there in the red, that's where they can have, like if somebody died, they can have a funeral. They can have a pass right over there, you guys. They can go over there and, they have a funeral for somebody. We're not going to make a mortuary in the game. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. It's going to be at the church, okay? But like I say, I don't know why Miss Josephine went outside. I think she was trying to take the baby home, but I'm going to send her back to the church. So there's the daycare, you guys. There's the big kitchen, the big feast, with all the church members after, we're going to say, after every third Sunday. Don't judge me, judge your mammy. That's where they can have church dinner every Sunday. And I am going to do that. There going to be some games play on Sunday. Be like, let's go to the church. After church, let's have church dinner. Just interact with the community. So look at Tigger, you guys, baby. He all into the drum. Tigger, you more than welcome to play the drums during church on Sunday when you all go to church all other day. Now that's her right there. She's just sitting in the chair, and that's him on sending him back, because this the time when I believe he was trying to head back home. And this when the police said that they wanted to arrest my child, not arrest him, throw him in jail. They wanted to put him in the police car and bring him home to me. And then they was going to find me as a parent and give me a ticket. But as long as he's with his parents after 9 o'clock, after hours, they would not pick him up. So I had him to come back to the church so that, we would not get a fine. So like I say, you guys, this is the basement right there. That's the party area where you can have a birthday party. You can have an anniversary party. You can have whatever party you want right there in that area. That area is just more decorated and, more of a party theme. This is the nursery. Yes, they put the baby in the chair. You got that premium content. Those swings are amazing. I got a microphone. See the microphone right there? Straight ahead on the little bell tub cleaner. That microphone works. You got the gameplay in Sim 3 is amazing. So like I said, you guys, this is the church, and like I say, this is the basement. You see, there's a pantry right there for the kitchen. There's plenty of food to eat. If ever someone in the community is hungry, they could come to the church and they could get some food to eat. They can get some free food. They can get some food. You know what? I need to make that a pantry, a free pantry to give out food. So I'm going to write that, because that would be something I would want to make for my game. I'm going to write free food pantry. I love just making things that's realistic and put in my game. See how this is interactive. And it's going to be free. So I'm not going to, actually, I'm going to have to act like they're going to pay for it. But it's going to be I'm going to be oh, when they walked in the door, they got a voucher. And then they was able to buy the food with a voucher. That's how I'm going to treat it. Because you know what? In real life, I think that's how they do free food at a pantry. Or either you come in there and they give you a bag and they tell you how much you can get. But like I say, you guys, if you have not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Please join my membership for $1.99. You guys help me to reach 3,000 subscribers. Share the video. Help me to reach 25 members. I love you guys, and see you on the next videos tomorrow.